This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Hope you had a fabulous holiday weekend. I'm Rebecca Smith.
Certainly do, and we're back at it here. I'm Bill Bryant. Monday, December 28th.
Well, now at 6 a.m., 3 pedestrians were rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries after a hit-and-run crash near downtown Lexington.
We'll update you live on that. Also, a Kentucky family of 5 killed when their car was swept away by floodwaters in Illinois.
And we're tracking the same type potential around here with more heavy rain and a flood watch that's in effect. That runs all the way through the nighttime hours tonight. We'll be tracking some of those heavier rounds coming our way. I'll have all of it here in just a little bit, guys.
See you in just a minute. We thank you very much, and we're getting to the news now here on your Monday morning.
Yeah, a storm system that is bringing rain to the bluegrass has already led to several deaths across the country.
Weather experts say a weekend tornado that killed 8 people in Garland, Texas, had winds of up to 200 miles per hour. It was just one of many deadly storms over the past several days that killed 43 people in several states. In the Dallas area, as many as 1,400 homes were damaged or destroyed in some of the 9 tornadoes.
It's unbelievable to me.
And in Illinois, people are trying to come to grips with being forced from their homes by the rising water as well.
Flooding created a potentially dangerous situation, so firefighters at Pontoon Beach helping to evacuate people. That's in Illinois, where a Kentucky family of 5 was killed when their car was swept away by floodwaters.
It really is a tragedy, and WKYT's Mike Byer is at our live desk with the latest of what we have learned now about the victims. Mike?
Has been a major issue not only in Kentucky but for much of the Midwest, and sadly has claimed the lives of a Kentucky family who is traveling through southern Illinois. The Marion County coroner says 3 adults and 2 children drowned after the vehicle they were in was swept away and sank in a rain-swollen creek. The coroner says the swift-moving East Fork Creek carried the car off a low-water bridge near the town of Patoka, about 60 miles east of St. Louis. Investigators say the car drove into several feet of water before it was swept away nearly 200 feet downstream. Dispatchers say they received the initial call from 2 of the people inside the car around 7:30 Saturday night. When first responders arrived, they were able to make verbal contact with the occupants, but shortly after, the car became dislodged and sank. Emergency crews say at that point, it made the rescue impossible. Now, the Western Kentucky family was traveling to Minnesota, but investigators say it's unknown how they ended up in the rural, isolated area. Meanwhile, their names have yet to be released. At the live desk, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Real tragedy. Thank you very much. And new on WKYT this morning, 3 men are battling serious injuries after a hit-and-run crash in downtown Lexington. It happened a little before midnight on Midland Avenue near East 3rd Street. The driver sped away but has since been arrested. WKYT's Mark Barber is live for us with the developing details on that. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Bill. And police are still searching for evidence in this hit-and-run crash. In the past 30 minutes, investigators reopened the intersection here at Midland Avenue and Winchester Road, where through much of the morning they had it shut down to reconstruct that crash site. Now, this is a rather unusual intersection. It's one of the more unusual ones in the city, but that is not being blamed for this crash. Instead, police are blaming a drunk hit-and-run driver who they say ran up onto a sidewalk and crashed into 3 men. Now, this crash happened around 11:30 when officers tell us a car that was heading downtown from Winchester Road ran onto the sidewalk at Midland Avenue. 3 men who were walking toward Winchester Road were hit by that car. Instead of stopping to help, officers say the driver left the scene. Someone reported seeing an erratic driver over on Main Street, so officers rushed that way. We're told they later found the vehicle that had been damaged in the crash on Leestown Road and Taylor Drive, which is near New Circle Road. The driver, we are told, is ACL Arola, and he's charged with DUI, 3 counts of assault, and leaving the scene of an accident. The 3 men who were hit by the car all have life-threatening injuries. We have learned that 1 man has been in surgery this morning. Another man is in critical condition, and the 3rd is in serious condition, but he is stable. Now, while the men were being treated for their injuries this morning, again, officers were here out at the intersection looking for anything that maybe the driver left behind. Now, while this intersection has been reopened for drivers here ahead of this morning rush, investigators say that they still will continue investigating this hit-and-run crash. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, a lot more to learn on that situation. We thank you, Mark. Investigators have identified a Lexington man who died in a weekend crash. The coroner says 49-year-old Craig Barber died at UK Hospital. His car crashed into a pole on Georgetown Road and Ironworks Pike on Saturday night. Police are investigating to see if weather was a factor in that crash. State police are looking into a serious semi-crash in McCreary County. It happened on Kentucky 92 East near the Whitley County line. Police say 3 people have been flown to a hospital in Tennessee. We do not know their conditions this morning.
Police in Louisville will meet with management of a local mall this week. The meeting comes after St. Matthews Mall was forced to close over the weekend. Police say thousands of teens started fighting in the mall. Surveillance video shows large groups of people running. No injuries were reported and no arrests were made. A Lexington family needs help giving their child one more Christmas gift this year. Donnie and Joe Grayson's 8-year-old son Thatcher has autism. They say Thatcher sometimes gets up in the middle of the night. They are worried about him wandering away. The Graysons say that an autism assistance dog would be a huge help.
It would be a life changer in ways that we don't know. If you had a dog here, the dog could alert us to the fact that, hey, he's awake. It could alert us to the fact that he's at the doors.
Well, Four Paws for Ability trains autism assistance dogs. The Graysons say it'll cost them about $14,000 for the dog and training. They're raising money online. If you would like to help, we have a link on WKYT.com.
Well, heads up if you ride Lextran. New schedules and new routes go into effect a week from today. After the new year, Lextran riders will have shorter ride times and expanded service on Sundays. The green and blue trolley routes will be suspended. Several other routes are also being revised.
And we are tracking a first alert severe weather day here across portions of central Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky, you are going to get in on some rain as well, but it looks like the heavier rain with very saturated ground already in place is right here in central and southern sections of the Commonwealth. High winds also expected. That's why you're seeing some of those blue shading there across parts of southeastern Kentucky. Let's look at some of the headlines. Rounds of heavy rain coming through the day today. Gusty winds will also blow through the area as well. We're talking 30, 40, maybe 50 mile per hour wind gusts, especially for those highly elevated spots. And winter is about to show up. Finally, it's going to be here. Daytime highs are going to tumble in the days ahead, and maybe even some flakes of snow for the new year. Showers are lifting north of our area here this morning on our radar network. You can see them passing now through Louisville, where they've been dealing with some of the heavier stuff here, at least this morning. We expand our view, and you see what's setting up shop. A lot of wintry weather, by the way, showing up on the northern flank of this system, and then wrapping back behind the area of low pressure, which will track across Kentucky, and that's really what's going to cause some of our winds to get a bit of an enhancement as we move forward into the daytime hours today and even into your Tuesday as well. So you can see that low perfectly in position there, just kind of spinning. The line out ahead of it, this line of thunderstorms is sparking severe thunderstorm warnings all along it, and it looks like even a tornado warning is also spawned as well now there across parts of Mississippi. That's what kind of situation we're in. Pattern remains wet. You got the low tracking through the area as we get into your Tuesday. Showers remain. It will clear out, but what will happen is more moisture on the backside will start to feed in. This area of low pressure will tap into even more cold air and wrap it in and really chill us as we get toward the end of the week and into the brand new year. That's when we could be talking daytime highs hovering around the freezing mark. So a lot coming at us here over the next several days. That, of course, you throw in the fact that we're dealing with some heavy rain, showers, and thunderstorms out there today. 65-year high today. I think we're going to get bumped up before the rain pushes back in. And then we continue to tumble all the way into the weekend with daytime highs, as I mentioned, hovering around the freezing mark. So at least it comes in stages. We start warm, okay, with today's forecast. Then we're in the 40s, then we're in the upper 30s, and then we're in the low 30s. So it doesn't just all of a sudden go from 60 to 30 overnight. So at least you'll have a little bit of preparation leading up to it.
A little bit, but it still feels kind of like a,
A little bit, but not much, right?
Yeah. I guess. Each morning we bring you weather and traffic together. Here's a look at what's happening out on the roads right now. Things looking pretty good as far as we know. That map looks pretty good and green. Always a good sign. Hopefully not too much traffic congestion. Maybe some people have extended their weekend even more.
Yeah, no reports of any early problems. Pretty much normal drive times in this morning, and as we've been mentioning, Midland Avenue has now reopened this morning following that accident in the overnight hours where three pedestrians were injured in that situation. Maybe some reporters down there this morning to keep an eye out for. That's the only thing. Our own Mark Barber reporting from that scene. More WKYT This Morning is on the way on your Monday. Some of the devastating scenes there will be updating you on what's going on as far as weather around the country. And Christmas may be over, but now may be the best time to find a good deal.
What retailers are slashing prices on in 6 minutes.